So what would your top tips, so to someone who's going to go on a long haul flight, what are your top tips?
First of all, decide if you've got to go on a long-haul flight or whether you can actually split the journey into separate sections. I mean, the most extreme flight you can have is one from the UK to Australia, or more particularly New Zealand. And yes, you can get on a plane in Heathrow and go to Los Angeles and go on to New Zealand. But what a complete waste. You're flying over some fantastic places. And so you could go back to the olden days when planes had to stop to refuel. So you could go to Athens and then to somewhere in the Gulf and then over to India and a couple of stops in India and then maybe Southeast Asia and make a real journey of it. But given that that's probably going to be more expensive and certainly it's going to devour the most precious quantity of all, which is time, if you're not going to do that, then my view, possibly counter to medical world, is simply, if you're tired, go to sleep. If you're not, don't try and force yourself.
I like it. Pretty simple. What about you,
Well,
Richard?
I like that advice very much. I think the best thing is to do in terms of arriving in better shape is to plan your journey so that you reduce sleep loss. I think trying to get a full night's sleep on a short overnight flight is not possible, and you will arrive in less good shape. So try and protect yourself from those kinds of phenomena. Try and arrive in good shape to the extent that you can. Be aware of your limitations during the period that you're adapting, and try and time all of the most critical events, the most enjoyable things, the most important meetings, to a point where your body clock is on your side.
And if I may also, other forms of transport are available. And if you take Moscow to Vladivostok, you can fly it in about 10 hours. Cuts across a ridiculous number of time zones because you're going across northern Siberia quite a lot. But there is a very good train, the Trans-Siberian. It's going to take you a week, but it is also going to give you a window on this amazing world. And it also, if I may, if you've got a time difference of about 7 or 8 hours, if you're on a train for a week, you're not even going to notice, are you, Doctor?
Fantastic. I'm up for it, Simon. Let's go.